tight, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought when I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wonder why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
What's good? I'm the 2K MC, and I'm here to break down all the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, get started with Basketball Gods. See how long you can go without losing for a chance to earn some sweet prizes. On Sunday, make your way over to the Rec, because all games will be worth double rep. On Wednesday,
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics. And their star Jayson Tatum said, it's helped me a lot, knowing what works best. It starts by attacking the basket, trying to get more layups and free throws. That opens up the game. Not avoiding mid-range shots, but getting in a rhythm first. And it's been working. Kevin?
It sure has. Thanks, DA. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jayson Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1. Tatum's shot is off. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brooks finds Valanciunas. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. We play just over a minute here in the first. And the pass to Winslow. Brooks with no one around. And the 3 off target. The Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Tatum drives in. Oh, that was something else.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Now here's Morant. And so just over a minute and a half played. Jackson against Tatum. A second chance effort, and Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Here's Tatum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Earning all rookie first team honors after a brilliant first year, Tatum quickly became a fan favorite.
And he sinks the second. Here's Morant. And they double up Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jackson's got 6 points. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
And that one's good. Morant
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant with it. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Knocked loose. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Floats one. Ja Morant again. 8 points for Ja Morant.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so Tatum nails them both. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant scanning the floor. No good from Valanciunas.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Brooks misses.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Good on the bucket. Tatum's got 9.
And Tatum is clever when he's in attack mode. Great at beating defenders to the basket.
And here's Morant. He's got 8. And he comes up with the deuce.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Brooks outside, inside, and finished off by Anderson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Brown drives in, and that one is good. He's got 10.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 9-point game. On the wing, Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dillon Brooks, he fits that bill.
Brown, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Brooks outside. Over Brown. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brooks has got 5 now.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
Here is Brooks after the basket by Boston. Tipped away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. Boston with the ball. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Tatum. Tice trying to break free.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Tatum.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Some changes for Boston. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Smart subbed in for Brown. Walker goes in, banked in off the glass. Walker's got 8 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Gutteridge. Back to Jones. Here's the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now Jones. Passes it to Gutteridge. Fires the 3. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around and finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Here's Smart. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Now here's Jones. Over to the wing. Lock at 6. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's Melton, guarded by Smart. The pass to Gutteridge.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Offensively, just versatile. Tatum keeps his defenders on edge with so many moves with the ball.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Cantor against Clark. Pass to Melton. To end the run, feeds it to Anderson. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the basket by Boston. Here's Melton, guarded by Smart. And Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backcourt.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams is checked in for Williams. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. 1:20 left to play in the first. Here's Wanamaker. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Jones, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. From deep, Williams hits the three-point bomb.
And he needs to keep hitting from downtown, but Williams knows he has to make this on a consistent basis.
Passes it to Gutterich. To the middle. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA, hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Here's Jones. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Clark against Kanter. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gutterich. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We come back right after this. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. The Grizzlies also making a change. Brooks checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Gutterich. Buries it from three-point range. Gutterich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
It's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Outside, Jones. Outside Jackson. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Here's Smart. Here's Cantor. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Clark. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Brooks. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Here's Williams. It's tipped. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward comes in for Marcus Smart. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. Over Tice. Here's Valanciunas.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
For Memphis, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Morant. That one, no good. And it's Boston the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Hayward off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Morant, guarded closer. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Williams has got 5.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Jackson from long range. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's Brown missing. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 13. Valanciunas against Tice. Over Valanciunas, and Tice gets it to go.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And the dunk by Brown.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with him.
Now here's Morant. Defense right on him. And here's Brooks from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. 7 points in the game.
showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Now here's Valanciunas back to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams comes in for Robert Williams. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
And he makes the first. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And then Brown with the dunk.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Here's Morant. He's got 12. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Jackson. After the basket by Boston. In the corner, Winslow with it. From the arc. They get the rebound. Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. They shoot again. Good on the jump shot. Brooks has got 9 points.
Not just a floor spacer. Dillon will take the mid-range jumper if you give it to him.
Tice trying to break free. Brown, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Morant finds Winslow. Back to Morant. Brooks right side. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Brown. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks has got space. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Brooks has got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Count it.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Off target with the open look.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 26.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
To the inside. And it's Brooks that time on the assist by Morant. 16 points for Brooks.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Tice. And the rejection by Jackson. And the basket is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 16.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 18.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Brooks outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies. Here's Brown. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Langford's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Then for the Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Winslow. Here's Melton, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morant finds Anderson. Clock at 6. Here's Melton. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Brown. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Celtics have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And that one misses.
And Jayson Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And, Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Celtics leading by 14. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I admire the energy that Brown plays with, so great at getting to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. And Brown drops them both.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Passes to Melton. Down low. And Anderson slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. 1:43 left in the first half. Walker in the post, defended by Jones. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
The feed to Jones. Here's Gutterich. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Melton. The three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Jaylen Brown. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Walker. Tice trying to break free. Walker's shot is off. Here's Anderson. Williams with the block. Now here's Langford. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Yep, that one goes.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams against Clark. Now the pass to Jones. And another miss by Memphis. Langford with it. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better. It's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 40 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And a little redemption for him tonight. In their previous game, he was not at his best. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
Well, it's a nice, patient offense they're running tonight. They're not forcing shots. They're waiting for the good ones. And as efficient as they've been, no wonder they're in front.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty clear. There needs to be a lot better communication. Guys are playing defense on an island a lot of times, and that's getting them burned.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Grizzlies trail by 13, so on the floor for Memphis. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
Justice Winslow is so competitive. In his only year in college, he won a championship, and he was the heart and soul of that team.
The Grizzlies have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They led by as many as 18 points. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Brooks from outside. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Jayson Tatum. At the line with 1 shot.
And here is Brooks. Morant outside. Pass to Winslow. And the rejection by Tatum. Three-pointer, Hayward, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
The confident spirit of Hayward. When the D backs off him, he torches them with the pull-up.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Got a piece of it. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
First free throw is good. And so Tatum nails them both. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 16.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Shot's good by Walker.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Morant drives in. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Good work there as it goes. He's got 18.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Cantor checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Kemba Walker. That free throw good from Brown. Now Morant. He's got 18. Pass to Brooks from downtown, and Cantor pulls it down. Boston leading by 15. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Morant against Smart. Almost, but it rolls out. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Wanamaker's checked in for the Celtics. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Pass to Morant. That one's off, still out of sync.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And he gets the bucket. Smart's got 9.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Tatum. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Cantor. Stolen by Brooks. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
That's good from Morant.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Fires from the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Nice shot by Smart. He's got 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And you love that offensive mindset from Tatum. Relentless when it comes to scoring.
Inside, Brooks. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And yes, it's good. Here's Wanamaker. Hayward finds Smart. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Smart's got 13.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
There's the pass to Valanciunas. The 3 from Morant. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
slashing his way to the rack. Hayward is built for it.
Assisted by Morant, Wanamaker.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. A nice shot by Winslow.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
It's Smart with the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks outside. Now here's Winslow. Morant outside. Brooks up on top. Wide open. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's now 26 points for Brooks.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Here's Wanamaker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wanamaker's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant passes to Clark. Misses from short range. Celtics leading by 23. Here's Tatum. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Tatum's got 36.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Morant outside. Rebound by Williams. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Tatum drives in. Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got 38 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Gutteridge. He has 6, and then Clark slams it in.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for Boston. The baseline J. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Morant outside. Now the dish to Clark. Can't hit from in close. Boston's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. The drive by Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
And the veteran just reading the situation. Cantor will take advantage of the openings if you give him.
Grizzlies shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Knocked away. And here we go for the finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And that one's good. Morant.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And for Memphis, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. High arcing shot, and it's Morant missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Celtics dancers!
Boston making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Cantor. Semi Ojeleye comes in for Tatum. And Walker's subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for John Morant. The tray. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over Clark. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got 6. Outside, Jones. Pass to Gutterich. And here is Clark. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 8.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Smart. The shot will not fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. To the left side wing. A nice shot by Gutterich. 1:41 left to play here in the third. Ring shot on the way. It's rebounded by Gutterich. Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
There's 1:26 left in the third. That shot wide open.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Ojeleye. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Jones, the pass to Clark. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
One shot.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
One shot.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
On defense, the Celtics. For 3. Second chance shot. And he makes that one. Clark's got 6 here in this quarter.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Gutterich. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart misses. The Grizzlies trail by 20. To the right side. Beyond the arc. A nice shot by Gutterich. Gutterich has got 12 points in just the second half.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Right wing. Here's Gutterich, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And it's in! Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's Boston with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Williams. Ojale is out there with Williams. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston Five. Here's Melton. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Jones for three. Connects from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Three-pointer. Rebound, Boston. Right side, Williams. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his six taken on the floor.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Jones kicks to Anderson. His three-pointer is off the mark. Celtics leading by 22. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And it's good for 2.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Green. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Winslow's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Brooks in the corner. There's the triple. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. Williams from outside. And Winslow pulls it down. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Jackson. Moves back up. He lays it in. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bounce pass from Clark.
Personal foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies. Desmond Bain. Gorgie Dang.
Pass to Winslow. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Ogilvy.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Morant. Cloak loose. Here's Ogilvy, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Boston's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Fires for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Memphis has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. On the wing, Winslow. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He'll probably never be a knockdown shooter from three. Winslow makes enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Shot's good by Walker.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Ja Morant taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Langford comes in for Semi Ojeleye. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Grayson Allen's checked in for Justice Winslow. Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Wanamaker. Here's Langford. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Able to follow through on the shot, even with the contact. Good concentration there by Langford.
And there's the pass to Jang. To the middle. And he slams it one-handed.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Langford, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
I like watching Langford when he's knocking down and trusting that jumper, proving he has the touch needed to do damage from outside.
Now here's Morant to the paint, and finished off by Jang.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Shots good by Green.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Memphis has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
Here's Langford. And again, it's Boston converting.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Allen. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jayson Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Gordon Hayward comes in for Green, and it's Brown in for Langford. In the corner, it's Hayward. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
There's the awareness of Hayward. Senses everything around him, knows where to get his points.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Brown. Another shot, and it's blocked.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Valanciunas, good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Wanamaker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low, and the dunk by Jackson.
Unselfish basketball. Winslow, a more than willing setup man.
It's Brown with the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Had that one in his sights, too. His 5th triple of the game, second this half.
Tice trying to break free.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Jackson. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. The Grizzlies trail by 19, out to the right wing. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
That one good for 2. Hayward's got 14 points here in the second half.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
To the paint. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Morant. 31 points for Brooks.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
And Tice gets it to go.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Morant finds Jackson. Floats one up. And it's Morant missing. Boston leading by 19. Here's Wanamaker. Fires it up. Nice D from Brooks.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And that one's good. Morant.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Here's Wanamaker. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
To the inside, here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 37 points for Ja Morant.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket? Yeah, the defender all over him.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Boston. Jaylen Brown.
Free throw good from Brown. Kemba Walker's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. He's perfect from the line this time. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Morant with it. And he slams it down right on top of Daniel Tice.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Goes back up. And the rejection by Tatum. Here's Walker. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Walker's got 6 in the quarter.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Now Tatum following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Basket counts. Tatum's got 42 in the game.
And how about the mindset of Tatum? Even when the D is in his grill, he somehow finds a way to get shots up and over them.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kemba Walker.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And so here's Memphis after the basket by Boston. Memphis moving that ball around. Valanciunas with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Winslow's shot is off. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 18. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
I need the money, I need it long time. I put that on everything I love. Hundreds and fifties and sometimes the bucks. I put that on everything I love. That's on that thing I love. Put that on my auntie and uncle son. I need the money, I need it long time. I put that on everything that I love. Cha-cha-cha-ching, that money machine. I went to the doc, I called that A-ring. He said money.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And so here's Memphis. They trail by 18. Bain. Ogilvy grabs the rebound. And here's Langford. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.